voting by post and are entitled to vote in all the elections, then you will receive 2 postal vote packs, one containing the parliamentary postal ballot paper and one containing the local election postal ballot papers. Enclosed in the parliamentary pack will be 2 envelopes and 1 white ballot paper. This is an opportunity for you to vote for a Member of Parliament to represent Copeland in the House of Commons. On this ballot paper, there will be a list of candidates in alphabetical order. You'll see their name, address, and political party. On the back of the paper, there will be a unique identifying number. The envelopes provided are marked ballot paper envelope A and ballot paper envelope B. Envelope A provides step-by-step instructions on how to vote. First, you should unfold envelope A and fill in the postal voting statement over leaf. This statement is to confirm that you are the correct recipient of the postal vote pack. For your vote to be counted, you must fill in and return this statement with your completed ballot paper. Check that the number on the back of the ballot paper matches the number shown on the statement. If they don't match, or you need any help with the voting process, call immediately on 0845 054 8600. Once you check the boxes match, you must put your signature and your date of birth in the boxes provided. On your ballot paper, vote for only one candidate by putting a cross in the box next to your choice. Do not mark the ballot paper in any other way or your vote may not be counted. Once you've finished marking your ballot paper, put it into envelope A, dampen the coloured strip and press down firmly to seal. You must then put envelope A inside envelope B and seal it. The local elections pack also contains 2 envelopes marked envelope A and envelope B. Enclosed in this pack will either be 2 or 3 ballot papers, depending on whether there is a parish council election in your parish. If a green paper is not provided, you do not have a contested election in your parish. However, please note that if you live in Bootle Ward, you will only have 1 ballot paper which will be salmon coloured. This is because the Borough Council ward is uncontested. Again, you should unfold envelope A and fill in the postal voting statement over leaf. If a green paper is provided in your pack, you may be asked to vote for up to 7 candidates depending on how many seats there are in your local parish council. Once you see the names of your preferred candidate, put a cross in the box next to their names. The lilac-coloured ballot paper is to vote for councillors to represent your ward in Copeland Borough Council. This ballot paper lists candidates in alphabetical order, with the address of the candidates and their political party, if any. The ballot paper will tell you how many candidates you should vote for. 1, 2, or 3, depending on which ward you live in. Put a cross in the box next to the names of your preferred candidates. Lastly, the salmon-coloured ballot paper is to vote in the mayoral elections. This election will determine who will lead Copeland Borough Council. This ballot paper lists the names of the 3 candidates in alphabetical order, with the addresses of the candidates and their political party, if any. This ballot paper is different from the others because next to the candidates' names you will see 2 columns, one for your first choice of candidate and one for your second choice. This is called a supplementary method of voting. You should put a cross against the name of your first preference candidate in the first preference column and a cross against the name of your second preference candidate in the second preference column. Your first and second preference candidates should be different, otherwise the second preference vote will not count. The way that the supplementary voting method works is that all first preference votes are counted, and if one candidate gets more than 50%, that person wins. If not, the top 2 candidates go forward to the next stage. The ballot papers which had the eliminated candidates as first choices are then looked at again, and the number of second preference votes for the top 2 candidates on those ballot papers are counted and added to their totals. This will produce a winner. Once you have finished marking the local election ballot papers, again, put it into envelope A, dampen the coloured strip, and press down firmly to seal. You must then put envelope A inside envelope B and seal it. Copeland Borough Council must receive your completed postal votes by 10 p.m. on the 7th of May 2015. Please send them back to us as soon as possible. If you miss the post, you can hand them in at the Borough Council offices at the Copeland Centre in Whitehaven or your local polling station before 10 p.m. on the 7th of May.